Sorry, I was just joking.
Joking?
That was a figure of speech. I know that Mark
Mister, don't lie to me right now. What did you think I knew that Mark had been seeing a prostitute?
You said you'd found out something painful about Mark. I thought that was it.
Oh, God, then what I found out about him isn't true.
What'd you find out?
It doesn't matter. Is this something everybody in Santa Barbara knows about except for the naive wife?
No, of course not.
This is where I find you. I guess I should have guessed right off.
Take it easy, Mark.
I thought I told you to stay away from
Mary
her.
was just asking me a question, but I'm not the person to answer it. Go ahead. Ask Mark the question you were asking me.
I didn't know any other way to let you know how serious I am. Kelly, I want you to know that the feelings I feel for you are real. And ever since that night we spent together, you have been my life.
Dylan, I really don't want to hear this.
Look, I'm not asking you for an answer right this second. Besides, I think I know what the answer would be. It really wasn't even a question. I know you're going to marry me.
Look, Dylan,
I know you will.
Let me tell you something. I know I've been unfair to you in the past, all right? And I know that I blamed you for what happened between Nick and me, but I'm confessing right now, it was fully my responsibility. I'm sorry.
Look,
I blamed you,
you don't
okay?
need to apologize. Just forget it.
Dylan, I didn't mean to hurt you, and I don't want to hurt you now, but what are you talking
Look,
about? Marriage?
I understand. I just want you to answer one simple question for me, Kelly, and truthfully. Have I ever been wrong about you? No, wait, please. I never have. I've called every single shot right from the beginning. I know what you're going to do, even if you don't know yourself.
Oh, that's not true.
I've pushed you. I'm sorry. It's just that I know what's going to happen this time, too, and I'm finding it hard to wait. I know that you're going to marry me. I know that you're going to marry me, even if you don't know it yourself. I know.
Maybe he's not here.
Nah. I know Cruz. He's having a barbecue out back. You probably heard the bell. No problem. Now, wait a minute. Are you sure you want to go through with this? Because I know Cruz. And if he gets a hold of a case like this, he's not going to let go. You understand?
Yeah. Get a couple of them sticks together. Let's get the marshmallows. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
I assume this is important.
Well, yeah, it is. As a matter of fact, sorry about the breaking and entering, but Courtney and I, we have something that we'd like to talk to you about, okay, right now.
Inspector Castile, I think I know who really murdered my sister, and it's not Pearl.
I'm listening.
I think it was Madeline's husband, David. I know that's a terrible thing for me to say, but I really do believe that he
That's all right.
did.
I'm right with you, I tell you. It was either you were going to come to me or I'd have gone to you. And to tell you the truth, I'm glad you made the first move.
Daddy?
Hello?
Sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I live here. I'm Cece's daughter.
Eden, right? Thank you for coming all the way back to the funeral, Eden.
I'm sorry we had to meet this way, David.
Yeah.
I really am very sorry. I know you must feel terrible.
How's your husband?
Well, the doctors, they feel really good about it. He came to the surgery fine, although he's still in critical condition.
I see.
If he lives, it will be completely to your generosity. I don't know how to thank you enough.
You don't have to thank me. You know, in a strange way, it helps me to know Madeline's heart is still beating. She's living on somehow through your husband.
good looking. How about 2 bits for a Gatorade?
Listen, I don't even know what I got here. Let's see. That's a 50. That's all.
I don't have any change.
No.
What are you looking at anyway? Some communist submarines?
You know, I'm looking at Halley's comet. This is the night it comes nearest to Earth.
Today?
Huh?
I mean, today's going to be the end of the world by midnight.
Hmm?
That comet, that's going to crash right here. And kaboom!
Really? Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you take this? Because you just have time to spend it, right?
$50. Yeah.
Do you know how humiliating it was?
Mm-hmm. You told me 3 times.
Have you ever given a divorce party and just had the divorce party show up?
Mm-mm. Can't say that I have.
Well, I guess I'll have to face it. I'm no longer the reigning social belle of Santa Barbara. Quelle triste. Would you please listen to me?
Oh. Sorry. Okay, Lionel was there. How was that for you?
Well, it's bad enough to have your fair weather friends desert you, but you'd like to think at least your sister might have the decency to attend?
I was working, I told you. Now
Really?
I'm eating. I'm going to eat.
Really? Well, I certainly hope it wasn't that unshaven, pigtailed, poor excuse for a human being I saw you with last week.
I like Pearl, Augusta. I really wish you wouldn't be so judgmental. There's more to that man than meets the eye.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Didn't he murder a woman with a blunt object? I mean, that is not my idea of a dream date, Julia.
A man is innocent until proven guilty. Remember that.
Don't tell me that you are representing that case.
No, I'm not. But it's only because he won't tell me something that I want to know. That's why I'm not handling it.
Well, that's a good thing for you, and as far as what I know about that woman who was murdered is probably a good thing for the Capwells, too.
Augusta?
Well, she was a horror, wasn't she? I mean, I didn't know Madeline, but I mean, well, probably a good thing I never met her. I wonder if Pearl would murder somebody if he were properly provoked.
I think you're living proof to the contrary.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry. Look, I don't want to fight. I just want to eat. I just want to sit here.
All right. I shouldn't be so disagreeable. You're probably my only friend left. I do consider you a friend.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Well, of course, friend can't keep you warm on a cool winter night. Tell me a little bit about this widow David person. That's Madeline's husband, right?
Well, I really don't know that much about him. I do know that he's in mourning over his wife. He's obviously very much in love with her.
A man who loved his wife. How refreshing. I would be very curious to meet this fellow. Isn't he titled or a self-made millionaire or something like that?
I don't know. I really don't know. I just know that he seems to be a very nice man. I am going to the memorial services. I feel a little uncomfortable about that, but I feel obligated.
Well, where are they being held?
At the Capwells, and then there'll be a short service at the crematorium.
I think I know how to put you at ease. Why don't I go with you?
I don't know.
No, come on. I have the most divine black dress I haven't been able to show off yet. Come on.
You are unbelievable.
I know.
I checked out that French cigarette we found in the bungalow, the one that matched the brand in David's suitcase. There are a couple of specialty shops in town that carry that particular item. But that's not half as interesting as what I found out this afternoon from Madeline's lawyer in Boston.
Oh, yeah? What gives?
Apparently, Madeline left no will, so it's likely David will receive her entire estate. But in a few weeks from now, that would not have been the case.
What do you mean?
Were you aware of the fact that your sister was going to file for divorce?
No, I had no idea.
Well, she was. And had the divorce gone through, the estate would have reverted to her family, not to David.
That's incredible.
No, what that is what you call your basic perfect motivation for you-know-what.
My sentiments precisely. Unfortunately, you can't bring a man in because of a good motive. I don't think the cigarette is enough to tie him to the scene of the crime.
Sure.
I'd like to get a look at his date book, his calendar.
Oh, I see. Maybe we can trace his movements over the past week. Is that what you mean?
Exactly. In the meantime, the fact that you think you saw him in Santa Barbara a few days before the crime is better than nothing. In fact, if you don't mind, I'd like to take a statement from you about that right now.
Of course.
This shouldn't take long. Let's see now. This is April. What do you know about that?
What's the matter, Cruzy?
Not a thing, pal. I just didn't realize what day it was.
Oh, you mean to tell me you remember that today's the day that Halley's comet comes closest to the Earth?
No, I didn't, Pearl. I'm kind of surprised you did. But I like the idea. It fits.
Will you just tell me what he said? It obviously upset you, whatever it was.
It doesn't matter what Mason said.
Well, it matters to me, especially when I find the two of you together like that.
Oh, great, Mark. Now you're going to get concerned about where I am and who I'm with?
Yes, I think a man has a right to know where his wife is when she gets tired of being with him.
Tired of... I think a woman has a right to know certain things. I think I have a right to know why it is that I spend evening after evening by myself, and then I go to bed alone night after
Mary,
night.
I told you why.
Don't tell me it's work, Mark. You know those phone calls that your office gets from a woman who doesn't leave her name? They're from me. And some of them are from me.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that I don't know about the others. I don't know how many there are. Are you seeing someone else, Mark?
What?
Another woman. Tell me the truth.
Is that what Mason's been telling you?
I want an answer from you. Now.
Yes, I did, but it's not what you think. It didn't mean anything, Mary, and it certainly wouldn't have mattered at all if he didn't tell you whatever he told you.
You reject me with excuse after excuse, and then you go to somebody else.
No, Mary.
I don't want to hear it, Mark. I don't want to hear another excuse or another lie.
Mary, you don't understand.
Please. Please. Please.
Mary.
No, just go. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just leave me alone. Get out of here!
I'm still waiting for my answer.
Dylan, I don't want to marry you. I don't even want to see you. How much clearer can that be?
I don't believe that you're telling me the truth, Kelly. I don't believe you. See, that was Nick's mistake, believing you meant what you said, but I know you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know you. You're not the kind of woman that can make up her own mind by herself. You need to be told. You need to be told.
Dylan,
I
think it's time you go.
Kelly, you're not the kind of woman that... You need a man who is a father and a lover all rolled into one. That's why I'm the right man for you.
Thought I heard voices out here. Obviously, you haven't been invited in, Mr. Hartley. I'd advise you to get thee hence. With all due haste.
Kelly? Hi. Hey, I'm going to go get dressed for the service. Come here. Heard about the wedding? Yeah, well, we decided it was for the best. You told Nick about Dylan, didn't you? Yeah, and you were wrong, Eden, because he couldn't forgive me. Is that what he said? Well, no, not exactly. It's over between us. I went to pick up my things today, and he didn't stop me. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, everybody seems to be sorry around here, don't they? Why don't people just tell me what they think, or that they understand me? You know, I feel like the world is just shutting a door in my face all of a sudden. Maybe I do understand. Oh, yeah? Well, Dylan seems to think he's the only one that understands or has answers to me. Dylan, he thinks he's my knight in shining armor, Eden. He asked me to marry him. Dylan did? Yes, and he's scary. And I'll tell you what scares me even more is that I find myself listening to the things he's telling me about myself and almost believing they're true. Well, maybe you should stop listening to Dylan. Kelly, you can't afford to wait for Nick to come running back to you to tell you that the relationship is or isn't going to continue. Maybe Nick is waiting himself. It's not up to him to make this all right, Kelly. It's up to you.
I don't want to intrude, but I saw Mark's car was gone. Wanted to see if you were all right. Look, I'm not going to defend him, but I do feel responsible for you finding out about him. We should say something.
Mason. I didn't want to.
You don't have to say it. I know what you're feeling, and it's all right. I don't want to be your way of getting back at Mark.
I'm so...
I want you, Mary, but not like this. Not now.
I'm confused. I'm not being very rational. I'm sorry. But you're right. I know you're right.
I wish I was wrong.
No, I'm glad you said what you just said. It would be so easy. I really don't care about consequences. It wouldn't be fair to you. It wouldn't be fair to Mark either. There's so much I don't understand about Mark, but it can't all be his fault, Mason.
Mary, I
have
don't
to...
go too far with your all-forgiving spirit, huh?
I'm so sorry. Do you understand?
Don't be. Knowing that you wanted me as much as I wanted you, and thinking just for a minute that I may have been the high point of my year. Because I love you, Mary. I always have. And I'm afraid I always will.
Man, what is taking them so long? People are going to be swarming all over this joint in a matter of seconds. Where is she? We're due for the memorial service.
Pearl, did Courtney say that Madeline wanted to be cremated?
Yeah, she... As a matter of fact, she said she was a little bit surprised about that. Wait a minute, does that mean somebody maybe wants to get rid of the body? They're going to vaporize some evidence
They're going to
here?
double-check the coroner's report. All right. Look, man, I don't feel like being here right now. I'm going to take a walk, okay?
Hey, well, where you going?
We're down by the gazebo.
Okay, check you down there.
Courtney? Yes. How are you feeling? Are you all right? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Julia, come
Hi.
in. Thank you.
Hi, Julia. Thanks for coming.
I hope I'm not too early.
No, not at all.
Excuse me, sure. Courtney, when my father gets back from the airport with your folks, would you mind sending someone out to the gazebo to get me? Sure. Okay, thank you.
Do you remember this time last year?
radiant star I see before me.
I'll bet you say that to all the little beach bunnies.
No, as a matter of fact, it's quite a surprise and pleasure. Were you looking for me at the house?
No, you insufferably egotistical man. I wasn't looking for you. I was just on a stroll by my lonesome, by myself.
Well, I would have thought I'd died, you in that outfit there.
Well, I always dress this way on the beach. No, actually, I had other plans.
It's merely a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
Just the two of us here? Well, why, would you like to join me?
No, I think I'll leave the bikini watching to you. Of course, it's a little dark for that, I realize.
The only thing I'm watching is Halley's comet.
Why suddenly the fascination?
Because it's a very special night. Two astronomers and historians and doomsayers. This is the night that Halley's comet comes nearest the Earth.
Doesn't seem very momentous to me.
Well, the view is best from Tierra del Fuego. But this is the best I can do. Would you like to join?
No, I don't think it's worth getting sand all over my dress.
Well, here. Make yourself comfortable. Come on, take a look. This is an opportunity that can't be missed.
All right. I've heard that line before, you know. I've always been disappointed.
Let me see if I can get this. Here. All right, take a look. That thing? That little burgly, squirgly thing? That's it? You're not impressed, huh? I'm underwhelmed. Well, maybe that's just because you don't have it in perspective. Do you realize how many times that comet has passed by us through the centuries? Astound me. Well, it has lit up the sky since William the Conqueror ruled the known world. It's been traveling around the universe ever since with the frozen wastes of time, just so it could be with us tonight. Well, if you put it that way, I suppose it does give the night a sort of smudgy appeal.
So you remembered?
I did.
Seems like a long time ago, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess a lot happens in a year.
Yeah. You told me.
I used to think that love was just for fools.
So how did love ever find this fool lost in the dark?
And how did love find the key to open up my heart? Now I know there's no life without love.
Now I know what lovers always knew.
I was blind until you came and changed my point of view. Now I see the change in me is you.
You know, I don't think there's one thing about that day I don't remember. Not one detail.
I loved your notes.
You on that horse?
Yeah.
It's like something out of a storybook.
With you as the fairy tale princess. It was unreal, wasn't it?
No. It was very real.
Oh, look. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave me alone here for a while.
Was something I said?
No, I'm working on a case.
Oh, I figured. What case?
I can't tell you. And I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't tell anyone that you saw me down here, all right?
Sure, no, I won't say anything. Is there anyone in particular I shouldn't say anything to?
Don't say anything to anyone. Suffice it to say, some men aren't exactly what they seem.
You're not talking about Kirk, are you?
No, actually, I was talking about somebody else. Why? Does the shoe fit?
No. I just know that you two don't really get along very much, and... Well, I'll leave you alone. I'll see you later.
Listen.
And finally, that's Venus.
Oh, Venus is so bright. Well, of course she would be.
Now let's come back to where the comets are, eh?
No, a little lower. Oh, it's still there. Oh. Well, that was quite the cook's tour. Certainly there's a lot out there, isn't there? Makes one feel rather small.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
I don't like feeling insignificant.
I know.
You're really an astronomical fount, Lionel. I never realized it.
I mean, after all these years, there's still a few surprises.
Like going into a bathtub full of champagne in public.
Nobody saw us.
If you don't count Cece and Sophia.
It's a few minutes past midnight, and the world hasn't come to an end yet. Maybe we'll live through it.
I'll admit, I thought the end of the world was imminent more than once this year.
Do you have any idea how many millions of people have lived and died and never seen what we've seen tonight? Only a handful of them ever lived to see it twice. The rest of us just have one chance.
I think the others might want to come in for a while.
Listen, Edie, will you please cover for me? Make up some excuse. I don't feel like socializing. I'd love to go straight to bed. All right, thank you. We'll see you. Okay.
Where's Courtney?
Oh, I think she went with Cece and Ted to see her parents off the airport.
I wish they'd stayed. You know, we don't get to see them that much anymore.
It wasn't the best of times.
Yes, of course.
Speaking of time, I really need to be going.
Oh, no, Julia, why don't you come in just for a little while?
Please, stay.
Well?
Please?
All right, if you insist, I will. Thank you.
I'm so sorry to bother you this hour, Doctor, but I need to know something, and do you mind?
Not at all, Mary. What's the matter?
Well, you know the conversation that we had earlier today? I was wondering if Mark's condition could be temporary. I mean, if it would be different with somebody else. Another woman.
Mary, I thought you said you discussed Mark's problem with him.
Well, I did, but there are questions I didn't ask.
I told Mark his impotence is a physical, neurological problem. I don't believe circumstances like the one you're suggesting, nor the brief amount of time since the accident, could make any substantial change in his condition.
Oh, I see.
Not another woman, not 10 dozen other women could make any difference in his situation. Does that answer your question?
It certainly does. Thank you so much. I'm really sorry to have bothered you.
Oh, it's okay, Mary. Good night.
Looking everywhere for you.
Glad I found you.
I don't understand what's happened to us. It's like we're trying to hurt each other, and that's not the way things should be.
Mark, a lot of things aren't the way they should be.
I know that. I also know that it's mostly my fault. If I thought I could change things all by myself, I would. But I seem to have set off this
some kind of chain reaction between the two of us, and I don't know how to stop it.
You could start by being honest with me.
Oh, believe me, I want to. Mary, I'm afraid that the more you know about what I'm going through, then the closer I come to losing you. And then Mason or someone else, it doesn't matter. It's just the thought of that makes me crazy. And I can't stand that.
You know what, Mark? That's exactly how I felt when I thought about you being with another woman.
Mary.
I almost made a real big mistake tonight. I felt so hurt and so rejected that I really wanted to get even with you by being with another man.
Did you?
No. Couldn't go through with it.
Oh, Mary, I don't know what to say.
You couldn't go through with it either, could you?
No.
It was just awful. I don't even know how I sat through the whole service. It was the most hypocrite. Pearl, she's gone. And sometimes I wonder if anybody else really cares.
Oh, didn't David say the right things? Or?
Oh, yeah, sure, he said the right things. Everything he said seemed like some kind of a show. It was like, see David grieve, see David in pain. Oh, it was just awful.
The worst of it is over now. I'm going to tell you a secret. I think that Madeline was terrifically lucky to have a kid sister like you to stick up for her.
Thanks, Pearl.
There's a light up on in the window up there.
Kelly's
Somebody's
room.
up there. What gives?
I wish I knew.
I wasn't able to get a hold of David's date book. I'm sorry.
I didn't know you were looking for it. Actually, Courtney, I think you should go back to the house. I don't want you to seem to be involved in this.
You're right. I suppose they might be looking for me right now.
Yeah, listen, just go ahead. We'll give you a couple minutes before we show up.
Hey, I know that look, Castillo. What's going on in your mind?
I was just thinking how much I hate to be wrong.
Uh-huh.
Eden said a couple of things to me tonight about curve that got my wheels to spinning, man. And I just remembered how susceptible I am to jumping to conclusions about the guy. I don't want to make the same mistake with this David character. Now, after all, the evidence against him is mostly circumstantial.
Hey, but even so, my friend, they were very quick to put the noose around my neck over the same kind of stuff. You remember that?
I do remember. Of course I remember. That's one of the things I keep telling myself. I got a bad feeling about this whole business, man. There's still too many unknowns.
I'll tell you what. After we're done tonight, maybe there'll be a lot less. Right?
Let's hope. Come on.
Yes, it's true, Mary. It's all true. I picked up a girl. I took her to a motel. I'd never done anything like that before. Or since. And it was only the one time. And nothing happened between us anyway. I don't suppose Mason told you that part of it, did he?
No, he didn't.
I didn't think he would.
Mark, you went to another woman. Why couldn't you come to me?
I had to prove something to myself. Mary, you can't imagine the kind of guilt I've been carrying around.
Guilt?
Yes, because I'm a failure as a husband.
Mark.
Mary, please, you don't have to try and make me feel better. I haven't made you happy. You're the most desirable woman in the world to me. And we haven't even been able to make love, and that's my fault. I can't seem to make you feel the things that I want to. Or the things that you should. So I thought that if I could do that with another woman, that I might be able to get my confidence back. And instead, all I got was a greater sense of failure.
What, you thought that with another woman that you could...
Yes.
But Mark, you can't...
What?
Is there something else you want to tell me?
Yes. That this is the only time it's ever happened, Mary. And I give you my solemn word that I have never thought about being unfaithful to you. And I swear to you it will never happen again as long as I live. So just forgive me this one time. Can you forgive me?
Excuse us? Certainly. It was quite an eloquent eulogy David gave Madeline at the service, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
The only problem is I kept thinking he was talking about somebody else. Certainly didn't sound like the Madeline we've been living with, did it?
Well, I'm sure David knew another side of her.
I hope he did. For his sake. Excuse me.
I hope you give me a call next time you come east. I'd really like to return your kindness.
I'll do that. Are you leaving tomorrow?
Yeah, I really don't want to stay around if there's going to be an investigation or a trial.
I understand. Listen, don't worry. Because Inspector Castillo is very sharp, and I'm sure he'll see to it that the right man is brought to justice.
I hope so.
I'm very sorry about your wife. Goodbye, Mr. Watt.
Bye.
Hi, Cruz.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Cruz. Pearl?
Hi, sorry to have to drop by so late, but I'd like a word with you, David, outside, if you don't mind.
Well, like you said, it is awfully late. This isn't really the best of times. How about tomorrow?
No, this won't keep till tomorrow.
Cruz, we just got back from the service.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I would like to know what won't keep. And I'd also like to know what business you think you have bringing someone who is so unwelcome into this house.
Hey, listen, sorry to upset you, ma'am. You see, we have reason to believe you might be able to give us some information about the murder of your wife. Information you have thus far knowingly withheld. It's entirely up to you. We can talk right here, or we can go downtown and confer in more official surroundings. Either way is fine with me. But we do have to talk.
Are you saying that I'm a suspect?
I'm just saying I want to talk to you.
Cruz, are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, look, I don't understand this. I mean, I wasn't even on the West Coast at the time.
I just want to clarify some information, Mr. Laurent, that's all.
Okay, fine. Let's do it right here.
Great. It'll be easier for both of us.
Cruz, don't you think whatever it is can wait?
No, I don't think it can wait. I'm sorry. I just can't take any more of this.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Courtney, what's going on here? Do you know something?
No.
You've been talking to Castillo, haven't you?
No, leave her alone, man. She's not the reason I'm here.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to know what you've been saying about me. Listen, you have never liked me. You've always hated my marriage to Madeline. I'm telling you something. If you are spreading lies about me to get me into trouble, I feel very sorry.
Hey, look it, Buster. You leave her alone, all right? She does.
Come on.
All right, my business is done here, Inspector, right?
Yeah, Courtney? Yeah, you can go now.
Okay, can I check?
Yeah, you can go.
I guess I better inform you that if you want to have a lawyer present while we talk, you're welcome to.
Do I need one?
The question is whether or not you want one. I'm simply trying to protect your rights.
Mason can represent you.
No, Eden, I don't think I'm the right man.
Well, what we're doing is saying that you stay and make sure David's rights aren't violated, that's all.
Oh, I don't think Cruz will violate David. I do think it's a shame that his little friend scampered off right when it looked like he was going to need some legal help. I thought better of Julia than that.
I don't feel I need an attorney. And believe me, if I do, I'll get in touch with one.
Yeah, well, a word of warning, David. If you are trying to hide anything at all, Cruz will find out. Trust me.
Comprehensive coverage of today's events for news at home and abroad that affects you. Stay with NBC Nightly News, tuned into the world.
And tonight, on an all-new Riptide, romance turns deadly when the Riptide guys discover Joanna's fiancé is involved in a dangerous case of embezzlement. After that, those crazy cops are back in the series premiere of The Last Precinct, followed by a hot Miami Vice.